Passive income with staking is just the coolest concept ever. You can literally let your money work for you. And the good thing is Binance actually makes it super easy so that anyone can stake a bunch of coins and earn up to 57.79% in interest each year. How crazy is that? What's up? My name is Caroline and this is Wealth in Progress, where you'll learn how to make passive income with cryptocurrencies. In this video, I'll show you how to make passive income with Binance. And don't worry, I'll walk you through it step by step so you don't get lost in the tech. Okay, so before I show you how you can stake your coins, let's quickly look at what staking even is so that you know what you're going to be doing. So there are a bunch of different ways to earn passive income with cryptocurrencies, and staking is the most common. It's only possible to stake coins that are built on proof of stake. So for instance, Bitcoin can't be staked because it's working on proof of work. So these are the two main different concepts that cryptocurrencies work on. It's either proof of work or proof of stake. The fundamental difference between the two concepts is that proof of work needs a lot of power, a lot of electricity. And the reason for that is that it needs supercomputers to solve difficult algorithmic puzzles or problems for new blocks to be built. And you need new blocks for each transaction. So without new blocks, Bitcoin wouldn't work. Now, proof of stake, on the other hand, doesn't need any supercomputers or a whole lot of electricity. And that's because it works on a consensus mechanism. That means that miners can validate transactions according to the amount of coins that they hold. So for instance, if a miner holds 3% of the whole amount of tokens of a coin, then he can validate 3% of the transactions, and that's allocated randomly, so they can't choose which transactions they are going to validate. After that, the transactions are copied out to a bunch of other validators or nodes that then have to verify that this transaction has been correct. Now, don't worry, you don't have to do any of that complicated stuff if you're staking, because what you're doing if you're staking is it's actually delegated staking. That means you provide liquidity, or you provide coins into a staking pool, and that staking pool belongs to a validator. So that validator is responsible for all the mining and confirming the transactions. But what you're doing with delegated staking is that you give him more liquidity or more coins, so that this pool has basically more power or more percentage of the coins to then validate more transactions. And because you can delegate your coins, it's actually super easy. It's literally just a few clicks. But I just wanted to explain or quickly go over what proof of stake even is so that you know how this all works together. Now that you understand how this is all working or what's going on behind the scenes, let's look at how you can stake your coins, how you can be a delegated staker and earn interest on your coins. So we're looking at staking on Binance today. So anytime you want to look at any kind of earning potential, so any kind of passive income on Binance, you go to the front page and then you hover over finance and then click on Binance Earn. And that's not just for Binance Coin, that's literally for any option of passive income that Binance as a platform offers. In terms of staking, there are two options. One is locked staking and the other one is DeFi staking. Locked staking basically means that you lock up your coins for a certain amount of time. It's usually between 30 and 90 days, or sometimes you can also lock it up for 15 days. I'll show you that in a minute. The other option is DeFi staking, and that means decentralized finance staking. So the basic difference is Binance, for instance, is a centralized exchange because it's a company, it has a CEO, and it's like one central entity and everything goes over that. Decentralized finance exchanges or the whole ecosystem is decentralized. This means there's no central entity or no company or bank or anything in the middle. It's all spread out. This is a very new concept, which is why it's still a bit on the riskier side. There have been hacks and that sometimes happens, that there are mistakes or holes in the code or something like that. And this is why this is listed under high risk products. So I'll get to that in a second. All right, now let's first look at locked staking. So you've clicked on Binance Earn, and then you see you actually have three categories. One is flexible terms, the other is fixed terms, and then high risk products. So for staking, we're going to go to fixed terms because obviously it's locked, so it's fixed. And then we click on staking. And now it will just show you that the two main or the two top products at the moment. So you'll click on view more in order to access all of the options, then click expand all the locked options, and now you'll see, you'll probably have to scroll down, it will load more. I think there are currently almost 60 coins listed here, and they're new added on a regular basis. So from here you can basically look at what you're holding on Binance or on another exchange, and you could transfer it over here. Let's take Dodo just to show you, and that's actually a good example because that has the highest APY at the moment. So okay, just to clarify, APY stands for annual percentage yield, and that means how much interest you'll earn per year. Now the thing is, as I've mentioned earlier, you'll have to lock up your coins for a certain amount of time. So you won't, right now you probably won't get 57% per year, because this is only if you lock up your coins for 15 days. Now if we click on the other options, you see the estimated APY changes. So that totally depends, and also it's estimated, so that can change. But generally it gives you a good idea of what is possible just in general. So okay, I'll just walk you through what you have to do. So let's take Dodo as an example, and let's say you wanted to stake it for 15 days. So you wanted to lock it up for 15 days because you are sure that you want to keep it for this length, and that's fine with you. So you've chosen that. You see there's a minimum amount which is really, really small, so you'll probably be able to do that. And then you can click on stake now. And so here again, you have an overview. You can still choose if you want a longer period. So you can choose any amount of days, but we'll go with 15 days right now. So right now what you can see is it says the product is sold out. So actually, I'm not sure why it's showing that here, because it would usually show you in here already if it's sold out. So that's a bit of the downside, I think, is that Binance only allows a certain amount of coins to be staked in locked staking. So it can be sold out. So for instance, Binance coin has been sold out for quite a while, all the options. I finally got in with the 30-day options about a week ago, but I had to check in on a regular basis. So that's what you have to do as well. If you want to stake with locked staking, you'll just have to check in on a regular basis if it's available. Okay, so we'll take another option. We'll take another example. Let's take Dash, for instance. You click on stake now, and then you can choose the length of days. You put in the amount. So I don't have any Dash, but I'll just put in just as an example. So right now it says too much in maximum locked amount, and that's because down here it will show you what the minimum and what the maximum is. So in here I can only stake 5 Dash. So we'll put it in that way. Obviously I don't have any Dash, so I can't stake, but just as an example. Then you'll just have to click the checkbox here and then confirm purchase. And over here again you have all the details, so you see from when to when you'll be staking it. So you're going to start now and when it's going to end. And then again you see the estimated APY. So keep in mind this is per year. So if you'll stake it for let's say for 30 days, that would be that percentage divided by 12. Just keep that in mind. Okay, so now let's look at the second option that you can use to stake on Binance, and that is DeFi staking. So again, it's in the same spot, so under finance and then Binance Earn, and from here just scroll down all the way to high risk products. So I've mentioned earlier why it's high risk. You have to evaluate for yourself if you're willing to take that risk. I think it's still manageable because Binance is a huge exchange and it probably doesn't want to get in the news for any kind of hacks. So, but it is riskier than the other options. So from here, you'll see the top options again, same thing, and then click on view more. And then expand it so that you have all options. And so here you can see what other coins you can stake with DeFi staking. The main difference is that it's flexible. So you don't have to lock it up for a certain amount of days. You can basically take it out anytime you like. And that's why the estimated APY is also a bit lower. So that's more of a long-term thing, I would say. You can just put it in there and then leave it, or take it out whenever you wish. Unfortunately, we have the same issue here with that it can be sold out. So for instance, I was looking at staking BUSD, but again, it's sold out, so I can't do that right now. BNB used to be sold out up until yesterday, I think. I looked at it yesterday and it was sold out, but now it's available again. So I'll just quickly walk you through that as well. It's basically the exact same concept as with locked staking. So you see the estimated APY, then the minimum locked amount, how much you have to put in at least. And then on the right, you click on stake now. So we'll just give you a warning, read through that just for safety. Then in here, you would click the amount you would want to stake. So it has to be at least 10 BNB and the max amount is 500 BNB. Again, I don't have enough assets. This is why it's showing up in here. But otherwise, it's the exact same thing. So you have the summary on the right. It shows again the estimated APY. And you can also see here why it's estimated. It can change on a daily basis. That's just how it is. So again, click the checkbox down here and then click on confirm purchase, and you've successfully staked your coins. Okay, so that's it. That's how you can stake on Binance. As you can see, it's really simple and straightforward. It's really just a few clicks once you have everything set up on Binance, which I'm assuming you have already. And there are a bunch of other options to make passive income on Binance itself. I'll link a couple of videos in the description of this video. So if you're interested in any other options to make extra income or to earn extra coins, then make sure to check those out as well, so that you have a complete picture of all your options. If you like this video, hit the like button down below, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!